Whew. Once again, making our way to that bridge. Hopefully no one's going to be there today. That was kind of a complete bummer last time. Although we did catch a whole bunch of big trout. Hopefully they put some at this spot too, and hopefully we can get some privacy fishing there. I think we should be able to, because it is only going up to 39 degrees today. And as of right now, it is probably only about 35. We have some 7 to 10 mile per hour winds blowing today. It is absolutely bitter out here, but nonetheless, it is always a great day to go fishing. Finally. Now this hole probably gets pretty well spanked, so I don't really know what to expect here. Although they did stock quite a bit of trout, you would also be surprised how quick that these fish go. There are not too many people here who aren't fishing with power bait. Let's get a cast out there. Oh man, it is cold. It's been almost a month since they did this stock now. A lot of these fish are becoming a little weary, starting to spread out a little bit more. And also quite a few of them are caught at this point. We're gonna see if we can get a couple out of this hole before we head to a hole where we can definitely catch some. Oh snap. There we go. It's about second or third cast. Fish on. Starting it out right. Looks like a nice male. I think we're gonna take this guy for lunch, although he is right on the lip. Oh man, look at the kype on that dude. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm gonna take this guy for lunch. He is just, he's definitely not the best looking fish. But as you can see, I got him right there on the lip. First fish of the day, he's ready to go. He's starting to flop on me. Here we go, guy. Not the cleanest release, but he is off. Nonetheless, one in the bag. This is actually shaping up to be a little bit of a better fishing session than I thought it was going to be already. Let's get this back out there. Now today I am fishing with the 3-inch Berkley trout worm, but I do have it rigged up a little different than I usually do. Today I have it on the trout magnet jig head, as you can see right there. Hooked it up the exact same way I would hook up a Senko. Oh man, my hands are starting to freeze already after taking off my gloves to handle that trout. But if we are not going to keep the fish, I think it's important to protect them. That was actually probably one of the smaller trout that I've caught from this stock so far, which is saying a lot because that was a pretty decent trout. I almost think it would be better to be on the other side of the bridge, on the opposite side of the creek, not the other side of the bridge on this side of the bank. Right over there looks like a pretty good spot. It seems like a lot of these fish might be at the back end of this hole. Man, I remember fishing this spot in the snow, slipping right into the water. Then I think I had a tripod set up right here that also fell right into the water. Good times at this hole. Hopefully it's gonna produce another fish for us. Might have to change up the color of this trout worm. I think I actually have some different colored worms right in my pocket. Yeah, I have the natural color here. I'm gonna do a couple more casts with the yellow. See if one will come grab it. If not, I might switch right off to the natural, and just that little color change will probably trigger another bite. Trout are very color sensitive fish. When that wind blows, it feels about 10 to 20 degrees colder than it is out here. Gotta catch another fish from this spot soon. Definitely gonna have to move to a more productive one. Really trying to get one out here, but whoa, I almost went in with a freaking cast there. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm trying to get one out here, but I don't seem to have the right weight. Alrighty, let's give the natural color a shot here. Might head to the opposite side of the creek on the other side of this bridge, do a couple casts there. If we don't catch any fish here soon, we are gonna move. I think this little color change might make a difference. Let's see. Oh boy, might have been a day late and $1 short on this spot. Maybe a lot of the trout in this hole were just fished out, but these fish might have just been messed with a little too much. Well, we made it to the other side of the bridge. I think this is definitely going to be the better spot. switched back to the yellow real quick. A couple were following the natural, but they weren't biting. Hopefully this yellow will piss them off a little. Or chartreuse, excuse me, whatever. And this spot is a little beat. You can see a couple trout out there. Not that many though. I think I need to ditch this trout magnet jig head. Throwing my little size 6 Aberdeen hook. Oh man, I can see them all out there circling this thing too. I just really won't commit to it.
I fish here all the time. I limited it yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Oh, they stock these things with nothing but big ones.
Yeah, that's all I've been catching.
Like 16, 17 inch. I limited it all the time, and then if you go to the left for at least a half a mile, there's 3 or 4 nice big deep spots like here.
And they stocked them all this
they
year?
They drive that 4-wheeler back through there.
Okay, I didn't know if they stocked all those spots this year. Because I know last year they did a little light.
If you walk down there, there's a tree hanging out in the water, and there's mud slide where you stand, you'll slide into the water if you do.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about.
Right there. One of your videos, you caught a brookie there.
Yeah, I haven't caught a brook out here in a couple of years.
No, me neither. Mostly just rainbows.
Saw a couple of people posting on Fishbrain that they caught some brook trout. I haven't seen any browns.
No, there's 2 palominos up there.
Yeah, I haven't even been up that way yet.
That's a pretty good spot. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Alrighty, we have got to go fish a different hole. Fish here just are not biting. But I do have another spot where we can definitely catch some fish today. I think I actually might have been mistaken when I said that this was the hole where they stocked a whole bunch of them. Apparently, I just talked to another local and he told me that they stocked a different spot on this creek that I have not yet been to this year. And that is where they put a whole bunch of fish. Unfortunately, it is super cold out and it is starting to get a little later in the day. We are approaching the first day of winter and the shortest day of the year. So we're gonna have to go to one of the closer spots and hopefully catch a couple there. I think the next one that I catch, I'm definitely gonna take home to eat. Whew, standing out in this cold burns a lot of calories. It is so cold out here. And when you're biking, it is just absolutely miserable. Passing up quite a few holes here and there. Just want to go to one where I know there's some trout that are definitely going to eat, because I do need to catch myself some lunch today. Call me the desperate trout fisherman. More like the desperate frozen trout fisherman. Oh boy, we made it. Holy smokes. Once again, this spot. But I mean, what the heck do you want me to do? It's freezing cold out here. I need to catch a fish. Well, I am glad I came out here today. One, because I finally made it to the spot that I wanted to bike to and fish that one bridge where I caught that one trout and didn't have any more luck. But I did come across another angler there who told me that there is another spot that I did know of, but I didn't know that they stocked. And at that spot is where they put the majority of the trout. So I'm gonna definitely have to make my way up to that spot some other day. For now, let's just see if we can catch another one. Hopefully no one's been messing with my trout here. This is my secret little honey hole. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this freaking wind and this cold, and I guess it's called winter. Man, does it suck or what? Oh, tough day, man. It's to be expected this time of year, though. Might have to give these stockfish a rest soon. I do want to make it up to some of my favorite wild trout waters this year. Honestly, guys, on a day like today, I am pretty happy with the one that I caught. I gotta get the hell out of here. It's too damn cold. This isn't worth it. Another day, another fishing mission. Unfortunately, yesterday I only caught one fish and I fished for quite some time, but it was just one of those days. It was super cold. And the second spot that I went to, I ran into an angler who was there before me and he said he caught 5 from that spot. So there was pretty much no point to me even going to that spot, but I did not know that until I was getting ready to leave. So let's catch some more trout today. We are heading to a new spot that I have not yet been to. Let's get right to the fishing. And we made it. Today is going to be a little bit of an experiment. exploring day. Usually never go to this part of the creek. So we're gonna check out a few spots here and there. We're gonna find some trout and we're gonna catch them. This stuff is super treacherous that I'm walking on. I think the spots that they stocked are actually downstream, but we're gonna check this out real quick. Cool area of the creek. Lots of little waterfalls. I think it's only a few more days to the first day of winter. And it definitely feels like it out here. This is the time of year you absolutely dread a break off, because then you have to retie with your fingers not working properly. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled for trout. Definitely a neat little part of the creek. I don't think they stopped this far up though. Shoot some B-roll, and then we're gonna go find the fish. Obviously not where they stopped. Just making my way along the bank. Definitely one of those creeks that you really don't have to fish to know where the fish are, because you're going to be able to see them. Super shallow little spot. Some pretty sweet little holes, but I don't think there's fish in any of them. What a refreshing day. So nice to be out here. It's only going up to about 35. They say it's going to go up to about 40, but we all know that's not going to happen. And even if it does, it might as well not, because it's only going to be 40 for about half an hour. Alrighty, another spot. Man, I can see some fish out there. Probably been messed with quite a bit though. Take off my slit shot. Quite a bit out there, isn't there? I should have came to this spot earlier. Holy, there's some big ones too. There he is. Nice fish. Look at that dude right there. I think that's going to be our lunch. Thank you, my fish. You have served your purpose in this world. It's going to be the only one we need today. Man, that is a husky fish. First one of the day. Got him on the trout magnet. It's just something about the color pink. Look at this dude. Yo, you're scaring the fish. You're scaring the fish, dude. You're throwing rocks in the water for her, like a little kid. Grown-ass man acting like a little 6-year-old. Oh, this spot might be beat now. Man, I don't know why that dumb old head was throwing rocks in the water. Yeah, considering these fish aren't biting too well to begin with, might be better to just leave them alone. Go hit up a different spot. I got myself a real nice lunch. Might not even be able to eat all that in one sitting. I'm gonna walk down to the next big hole. If I don't see any trout, probably going to be a wrap on this video. Collectively, over the last 2 days, the fishing was very challenging. That's okay though, I do like a challenge, and I think I should be able to make a decent video out of the content that I got. Hopefully at the next spot we're going to catch some fish, but who the heck knows. If we don't, that's going to wrap up this video here today, and I hope you guys all liked that episode. If at any point in time you did, please scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button, also subscribe if you haven't already. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Until next time guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay fishy. Someone decorated a random tree in the woods.